Whoa. Alright, so as you can see, I got some webs. A lot of webbing. I didn't do this much last year. We have one giant spider last year, and all I had was, this is a homemade spider web, which I just took rope and I went through and I tied each end. You know, this is all like designed for my old house. We still make it work with this one. This webbing is store-bought from Spirit Halloween. This webbing, along with this spider, came from Amazon. That spider up there came from Spirit. It's kind of hard to see, but you saw it earlier in the video. And this guy's from Amazon. So last year, we didn't nearly have as big of a spider setup, so this is all new for this year. Other stuff that's new, like this sign's from last year. This is a new sign. This guy's brand new. He's from Home Depot. So, you know, when you get, there we go. He's pretty pissed that he got caught in the spider web. But we got some big spiders over here, so that would explain why he is been caught. Alright, so to get you all caught up, we did the whole spider display yesterday, and I'm going to do some more work on it today. Kind of show you what we got. Right now the inflatables aren't on, but now you can definitely see it during the day. And you can see we have quite the spider infestation. B, what are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at some kids? So we're gonna work on more of this. This is just one part.
I dodged it down. There one right.
Oh.
It didn't hurt me or kill me.
Oh, okay. And I got stuff that I didn't get on video yesterday was I just put this guy out now. He's got his, you know, COVID mask on, even though he doesn't really need it. I also put out these fire lights, so it looks like there's flames. And yeah, so we're gonna work on more of this. Cambriea is at the store right now, so she might do a decorate with me front porches. We'll see how her hunt of what she was looking for goes, and that'll, I guess, determine that whole deal. But for right now, I got all the decorations out that need to go up still. So you can see I got a couple bins and a lot of graves that still need to go out. What are you doing?
Yeah. I got it out. I got 80.
All right, so I stayed up late last night, and I don't know if it's coincidence or what, but I don't feel so good. So it's kind of sickly today. And I also had a conference call for work, and I was working on some work products and stuff like that. So I didn't really get to work on the yard too much today. Oh, and then it started raining too. I did switch out a couple of my cords, so it's a little bit neater, and power distribution's a little bit, you know, makes more sense and shouldn't have any issues. So I did do that earlier today, and now I'm gonna try to, in the rain, which I don't know how smart this is, but I'm gonna try and do the other side of the yard. And there's a whole section of the yard I can't do because I didn't cut it yet. I ain't gonna cut it now in the rain. So there is a section that I did already have cut, so I can start working on that. If not, if it's not feasible to do this, if it starts raining harder, right now it's like drizzling, then I have some decorations that I can, like I have some assembly ideas I want to try to work. And if I can get it to work, then it'll be more stuff I can put out. If not, I have just like stuff we've acquired throughout the years that we used before, but now it just doesn't make as much sense for our current setup. But I'd still like to try and incorporate some of them if possible. And I ended up doing basically some scrapping. People were throwing away some metal poles and stuff like that. I grabbed those up, and I'm going to try to repurpose them and use them for my decorations. So, because I mean, stuff breaks. I had a metal pole that I tried to fix and ended up just breaking it because it was so far gone. So I had to use a new pole for one of my signs and stuff like that. So we're going to see what we can do, and I'm going to try to get this done. My goal is to have all my decorations done by Sunday night. I would like to get them done even before that. But here it is, Saturday night, and I really don't know how much I'm going to get done, unfortunately. My neighbor across the street ended up getting his decorations out, so I am super happy we are not the only people decorating. So that's pretty awesome. So I can kind of show you his stuff right here. Check it out. So he does have some stuff up, which is awesome. I love when people decorate because, one, it doesn't make me feel like the only weirdo decorating, but obviously we do a little bit more over the top. So no, I was happy to see somebody else is doing it too and getting into the spirit. So awesome. Awesome for them, awesome for us. It just makes our street that much lit and better, in my opinion. So you can see some of this stuff I got up already, but yeah, I'm hoping more people put up stuff. So I know it's still early in the month here. It's October 3rd? Sure. Yeah, we'll go with October 3rd. So kind of give you an explanation of what we're doing. It was raining outside, so I am working on stuff inside as much as I can. So we got this guy. We bought this guy from Menards. His eyes light up and he's got lights throughout his body. But he's a hanging decoration, but I really don't have that many places to hang him. One idea is I could hang him from the tree in the very front yard, which not really gonna be seen that well. I mean, it ain't gonna really work for what we want to do. I mean, it'll be seen, but whatever. So here's my thought. He's playing with a toy that he hasn't played with in forever, because that was when he was a little kid. He played with that, or more babyish. I'm surprised it still works. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I want to drill a hole right here, and then I'm going to insert a pole in through his head and through his brains to make sure he's dead, you know, so he's not a zombie. So we're going to put that in, and instead of him hanging I want to give him, with this white pole that we're going to slip under his little outfit, we're going to make it look like he's flying, because the pole is probably about this tall, so it'll be right at height. And you can see he doesn't have any legs. So we're going to try to do this to this guy and maybe 2 others. I have 3 of the same size style poles. And then I got like another pole I could try to use. So we got a couple of these like hanging guys, which we don't really use anymore. At our old house, it made more sense. We had a big tree we could hang them from. We had a much bigger overhang porch. With all that, we had room and purpose. Now this guy's brand new this year, but I had an idea of how I was going to do this, and I wanted to do it like this. This way I can put them throughout the yard. And with our graveyard, I want to try to get some ghosts and reapers flying, you know? So that's what we're going to do right now. Evil Bjorn, stop.
No.
Stop, Evil Bjorn.
No. Yes.
Get him, Xander. Get him. Get him. Alright, so this guy's done. I'm gonna grab some more and we'll see how we can get them all together. Oh. Good? Good. Hopefully Bjorn stops killing us. Whoa. So, last day to decorate. I got a little bit more to do. Mainly, I got the giant pumpkin to put up, but I have to cut grass first. Still not feeling great. I think it's a combination of being up late, working outside. It's damp and wet. So, we'll see how things go. Just trying to get some food in, and then I'm gonna go out. You can see the boys are outside, so it's a nice day today, so it's a good day to do some stuff outside. But yeah, I gotta cut and finish the Halloween decorations today. And see the boys are outside playing. They're enjoying the weather. They're playing some sort of fighting game. Use your imagination, because they do a lot of like casts, not spells, but like use powers. So yeah. It's probably from their Roblox game. Xander loves his Roblox hoodie that he got from his grandma T. And oh, Yeah, see, they're play fighting. But yeah, so I gotta cut this back here and the side where I'm gonna put this pumpkin. You got these guys just relaxing. The big one's down there under the bench. What he's trying to do is do it like a sneak attack to get Drake's food. He already ate his food. He's always looking for more. And Drake knows what he's doing, so that's why he's just sitting right here. Like, nope, nope, buddy. I'm not gonna let you get it. And then Bailey's like, oh, you're talking about me? I'll come out, say hi. So yeah. So stay tuned. Obviously, more decorating to come, and I will get us putting up the big pumpkin. It is the hardest one to put up because it is big, and you don't know where the front is because it's perfectly round, you know? Well, roundish. So trying to get the front and put it up, and then you have to deflate it a little bit to get the stakes in the ground. And I'll show you what kind of stakes and stuff I use. I do not use what the inflatable companies provide in the box a good majority of the time. So stay tuned. I will give you my tips and tricks to using inflatables. All right, so this is the last piece to this puzzle of Halloween display. It is my giant pumpkin. So it is a 9-foot pumpkin. And like I said earlier, I'm going to show you my little tips and tricks for doing inflatables. One, what comes with them is sometimes inadequate. They give you, you know, only so many strings and spikes, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So for this pumpkin, he's 9 feet. He is massive and is going to take up this whole area by himself. You think some little tiny spikes are going to do it? No. I went out and I got, these are camping spikes for a tent. This will do it. Now you will have to drill out your base a little bit. As you can see right here, I had to drill this out so I could fit this spike. But this spike is going to work a heck of a lot better than some little dinky thing like this or even a plastic one. Also, tie downs. This is a much heavier duty cord with a metal spike, not some plastic stuff. For these big guys, when it's windy, you have to do it. A lot of these other guys, they only come with like 2 cords. No, it's 4 cords. You got to get all the corners. That's how all of mine are on every single one. So that's how you get them from not getting killed in the wind. So that's my little tips and tricks for putting up inflatables. I mean, I got some big ones. I have, you know, well, you'll see for Christmas, I got a 20-foot Santa Claus and a 20-foot snowman. So yeah, you need to upgrade your stuff when you go big. That's my little tips and tricks for the day. Okay. Check out us putting up the rest, or putting up this last inflatable, and then I'll show you the rest. And there you go. Giant 9-foot pumpkin. I got this a long time ago. Actually, it's probably 6 years old. Yeah, 6 years old. And I got it on clearance from Menards. So it was, I've never seen one like it. It's had the, I've replaced the fan and the lighting, because before it had these big bulbs, and what would happen is it would always get tangled up inside, and then it eventually just broke. So I had a spare fan and set with lights, but this fan was for a 12-foot tall Ghost, and so it's not as powerful of a fan. So the CFM is not as what the other one was, but it does have LED lights instead of bulbs. So it's a big difference in actual like lighting performance, and it doesn't catch as much, and the bulbs don't go out because it's LEDs. So yeah, it takes a little longer to fill up, but the overall performance is much better, and it has a sweet like effect to the lighting. So it's a nice like purple color, and then it strobes out. So like it'll like start like short-circuiting, it looks like, and then it'll turn off and it'll come back on. So it's actually a really cool effect, and it was a nice like kind of upgrade. But yeah, we had one of our 12-foot Ghosts got wrecked in a storm, so I, you know, save any spare parts, recycle, reuse, and I was able to save this guy from having to go to, you know, the garbage. So that's our giant pumpkin and the last inflatable that we're going to put up for our 2020 Halloween display. All right, so I'm going to give you the daytime walkthrough of my Halloween decorations for 2020. It's kind of still daytime, but the real action comes alive at night. But I want to show you the day and the night, because you might see a little bit more detail during the day, but then you'll see how it just pops at night with all the lighting effects. So I'm going to show that here in this video right now, so stay tuned. Don't forget, hit subscribe and that like button, and we'll keep making videos for you. Alright, so I'm gonna act like I'm walking down the block, and I'm gonna show you what people are gonna see as they walk up to our house. So you can see there's quite a bit of stuff going on here. We got 12-foot tall Ghost on the side, followed by a 7-foot clown, 5-foot pumpkin head guy. We got this cat that is not letting his rat catch go away. Look, it even twisted the neck. So yeah, right, kitty? You ain't letting him go, are ya? Nope. All right, and then we got old Blinky over here. He is a pretty cool one at night. Like, you just see these eyes like start moving. It's like, oh, that's pretty awesome. So a neat effect at night. We got our witch here. Then I got my caution as a zombie restricted zone. You can see this zombie guy here on a pike. Only the upper torso. Happy Halloween. So I still got some of my, you know, normal supporting stuff. Got beware of the zombie dog. Beware, enter at your own risk. This guy, not so lucky. I don't know what he was doing climbing up on my house, but he got stuck in the spider web. Giant spider. I got that guy a couple of years ago from Party City. And if you're curious where I got all this stuff, just leave a comment and I'll go through it. I'll let you know. Some of this stuff is fairly old, so actually still finding it's going to be a little harder. This guy I did see at Party City still, so if you want them, that's the place to get them. A little dead trick-or-treater covered in blood. So for Halloween, I will add fresh blood. Got this from, this is new this year. I got it from Spirit Halloween. And then I got my guy here. He is all tangled. I got him from Home Depot. This guy I got last year on clearance from At Home. And our porch may change. I know Cambriea was going to do a revamp for Halloween. We kind of had it set up, but stay tuned for that. So, keep going over here. Giant spider. And you can see on the house we got another spider way up there and another one coming down there. And then we're in the graveyard here. Or the start of the graveyard. Got my zombie research facility, and you can see this guy's trying to get out of the facility. We also have a sweet alarm for this. Will it work? It's a sensor alarm. It usually works better. Oh, there you go.
Warning! Zombies are...
So I don't have that on all the time because it will just keep going. I picked up this alarm from Walmart. And then the metal signs, they're from Spirit Halloween. Alright, so we go through our graveyard here. You can see we got a Reaper, we got kind of like a Casper-y ghost on that tombstone. We got this rat who's got some cheese. And we kind of got some of our homemade and a mixture of metal signs that we've gotten from like Home Depot, Menards. Some of the stuff was donated too, like the rat and cheese was donated. This sign right here was donated from my Aunt Sandy. She's donated a couple of these decorations. A lot of these skeleton guys, all donated. And I was more than happy to use them. Here's my new guy that I showed you guys before from Walmart. I got another skeleton they're hauling around in there. You can kind of see some of my lights are coming on. So you're seeing some of the effects. Got this peekaboo guy that we made. And this guy's normally a hanging guy, but what I did is I attached him to a metal pole that I showed you earlier. So he will be out just kind of in the graveyard, floating around. We got our inflatables. The gargoyle is new this year from Spirit Halloween. This tree, he is new this year from where did I get him from? Menards. This guy, this is his second year. I want to say I got him from Menards. And if you watch my setup video, you'll know that this guy is 6 years old. Bought him at Menards on clearance. And then you will see in the nighttime video how like this whole side of the house becomes alive. But that is the display during the day. And the stuff really becomes alive at night. So stay tuned for my night video. So, like I said, I was going to give you a day and a nighttime video. This is the night. This is when the house comes fully alive. So stay tuned. We're going to do a walkthrough. And if you have any questions, comments, where we got stuff from, like I said, leave a comment and I'll let you know where we got it, if it was recent or maybe it was years ago, because This took a while to build this collection of decorations, so check it out. All right, just like we did in the daytime, I'm gonna walk up to the house like I was just somebody walking by, so you get the full effect of everything. So check this out. So like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Hit them all, because you will only see more decorating coming up. And like I said, Christmas is even bigger. So stay tuned and keep following us, because we'll keep making videos for you.